Hi, my name is Courtney Anthony, and I did my advocacy project on food insecurity of children in Alabama. So, the definition of food insecurity is a household's lack of regular access to adequate and nutritious food. What's the problem? Alabama is ranked fifth in the United States for food insecurity in children. 1 in 5 children in Alabama are food insecure. Rural and urban areas are primarily affected due to the lack of access to affordable and nutritious meals. According to Insecurity, Alabama's Black Belt counties are the areas most affected by food insecurity due to lack of employment opportunities, lack of education, and dependence on public assistance. So the counties that would be included in Alabama's Black Belt are Barber, Choctaw, Dallas, Hale, Pickens, and Sumter County. Who said it's a problem? According to the United States Department of Agriculture Economic Research Service, a survey was performed in 2022 that concluded 12.8% of households in the United States were food insecure. This is roughly 17 million United States households. The survey also showed that in 2022, children were food insecure in about 8.8% of United States households. This would roughly be 3.3 million United States households. Significance of the issue. Children that experience food insecurity can develop physical, mental, behavioral, and educational issues. Their physical health can be impacted by children developing a number of illnesses and respiratory infections due to their lack of nutrients and proteins that they are not receiving. Their mental health is impacted because children can develop anxiety and depression. They can also become worried and anxious about where their next meal is going to come from. This can also cause the child to become irritable and hyperactive. Food insecurity can impact the child's readiness for school and also impact their performance in school. Scope, nature, and dimensions. The scope and prevalence of food insecurity continues to increase in the United States. The U.S. Department of Commerce Bureau of the Census conducts an annual survey every year. According to that data collected in December of 2022, food insecurity significantly increased from 2022's 12.8% than in 2021's 10.2%. The dimensions of the issue of food insecurity in children is broad and can affect physical health, psychological health, and educational attainment. According to the survey, the following groups had higher food insecurity: households located in the South, households below the poverty line, Black and Hispanic households, households in ethnic cities, and female single-parent households. Target for advocacy. So the target for advocacy would be Alabama state legislators. One of the reasons families and children suffer from food insecurity is because of poverty. Poverty is an issue that affects child food insecurity. One way this can improve is to raise the rate of minimum wage. States are allowed to enact their own minimum wage laws. Alabama is one of 5 states in the U.S. that has not implemented its own state minimum wage, therefore following federal minimum wage of $7.25. All 5 states are located in the South. Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, South Carolina, and Tennessee all adopted the 7.25 minimum wage. Increasing the minimum wage can allow families and children to be able to purchase more nutritious food options. What are the barriers? According to Mayu, in 2016, Alabama legislator passed a governor-signed bill, House Bill 174, that nullifies all local and county wage increases. This was done because in 2015, the city of Birmingham increased its minimum wage to $10.10 an hour. Who can eliminate the barriers? Only the state legislators can eliminate this bill, therefore allowing local governments to increase wages in their counties. Organizations or individuals who have an interest in the problem. Teachers are stakeholders in this issue. They work and see children on a daily basis and can observe how lack of food and nutrition can affect school performance. Pediatricians are stakeholders because they can perform physical assessments and observe how food insecurity affects children. Community food pantries are also stakeholders because they allow parents to come gather food on a regular occurrence. However, some of these food pantries do not carry baby formula or baby food options. Strategies for change. So I think that strategies for change include one, have community members sign a petition for the increase of minimum wage. Two, they can take these petitions to the mayor's office and have community members and lawyers encourage the mayor to take the information to the state legislator. Three, they can also reach out to news media outlets and ask for them to do stories of the lack of food security in urban areas. They can have these stories published in the media via newspapers, television, and social media. So this would be all of my references that I used, and this is the end of my presentation. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you.